So David,
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
how's everything going down in L.A.?
Pretty well. I'm staged for all my meetings this coming week. I'm booked at my resort for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in San Diego.
Uh-huh.
And I've been helping Michelle and another company on some formulations and whatnot on a bunch of products. So I kind of had to help her because she was under the gun, and I wanted to help her. So I did, and we delivered the product yesterday. And so anyway, we're just following through with that. And then and today and tomorrow I'm finishing off some documentations, and I actually want to talk to you about that proposal that we discussed.
Okay.
And I was planning to do that this morning, except we had to do some corrections on the formulation. So that took my time. We're done with that now, and that's out of my hair. So I'm looking at, just me today, the rest of today, and tomorrow. I'll be working on all this document stuff that I have to work on, which is
What'd you want me to do? What'd you want me to do to help you with?
Well, the proposal, what I'll do is I'll draft it out, the framework of the agreement.
Okay.
And maybe you can help me put it into,
Or just
the right language, or edit it or something.
Okay.
It's a fairly concise proposal.
Okay. Yeah.
My problem is the deal is that I'm agreeing, and he is agreeing, that I'm going to raise him some money. And this is the plastic manufacturer in Australia.
Uh-huh.
He's basically invested $1 million into all of the productization, which is the manufacturing process of taking hurd from the hemp and turning it into plastics that are injectable in injection molds or extrudable. And and he's characterized it and everything else, so he knows the properties of it as well and everything, but he ran out of money. So if I raise him X amount of dollars, I have to be able to obtain a certain degree of equity to justify that investment, right?
Yeah.
And that means I have to come up with an appraised value, or a valuation of his company at this point in time, which can be a really, that can be tricky.
Yeah. Are they making any money at all?
They're pre-revenue.
Okay. Are there comparable companies that are making money, doing similar to what they're doing?
Not that I know of. I've only found one company that has what he has so far. Now, are there other companies making hemp plastic products? Yes.
Okay. I mean,
I know one in China.
Yeah. Is it reasonable to assume that they would be able to come to market and do what you propose that they'll be doing in regards to revenue and income?
Yeah, so that's the other aspect. What I have to request of him is the full portfolio of company information, which is say a 2-page or whatever a short business executive summary, a slide deck that describes his entire spectrum of his business. And then a full business plan.
Yeah, I mean what you have to do is be able to legitimize your reasoning for your valuation in relationship to what the money you're asking for. So,
right.
I mean, if you're at
one of the things that I would say is that just one aspect of his technology is he can take hemp plastic and foam it into a foam insulation. which I can then integrate into Envirox technology, which is the 3D printing of building structures, whether it's tilt up or domes or whatever architectural style they want.
I'm not sure if you were getting what I was saying. I mean, when you're trying to get a certain valuation for your for whatever you're selling, particularly when you're raising money, preferably the investors want to see revenue because of the fact that it's easy to formulate how much the value of your company is. I mean, by a certain PE ratio or revenues. If you're pre-revenue, then you have to be able to, to show why you think you have you have that valuation.
Yeah, correct.
And some of
it's based on IP or whatever.
Yeah, well, not so much. I mean, smoke and mirrors is one thing. That's what they did with the internet. But a lot of investors, they want to see concrete stuff, and still, if you've got a good idea that can be put out there by a good team, then they'll go ahead and invest in it. And it's like what I said, you've got a great team that's got a sort of good idea, investors will throw money at it. But you got a great idea with a team that's never done jack shit, they're not going to put any money into it because it'll be like the old saying is you can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Right.
So
now, if anybody sees this,
I mean, it sounds like a great idea. I mean, it sounds tremendous. I mean, I can see it myself, and not a problem. It's making sure that we can convince other people that it's a good idea, where the money is. And I think we can do
what I
it.
want to say is that. So I'll inject here. What we have is an early stage investment. This is qualified as an early stage investment.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is I'm not raising a bazillion dollars for him. I'm raising, let's say, 150 to 300,000.
Yeah,
probably 100,000.
Yeah, and if you already got the leads that are, interested in that, it's kind of like a no-brainer. I mean, it should be no, and you just need to get a little bit of a thing there and a little bit of fluff. I mean, I've been able to take things that are, I can pitch a deal. I can make something that, I mean, I can find the good points and market to those good points. I mean, that's what I have done. So, get the information, and I can put together a deal, that'll work and it'll sound good, and I think we can get the money.
So let me pull that portfolio of information, business documents from him.
Okay.
So the business plan, the short, the executive summary, and the slide deck.
Okay.
So the business plan will have all the assumptions and projected revenues, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And we'll have to put a smell test to that. I'll also inquire whether, I presume it's going to be in the business plan, but I want samples of the products or samples of the various formulations of plastics or whatever, right? So we can, people can actually feel it and see it and know that the characteristics that are listed qualify as being representative of that sample. Anyway, so that's one thing I'm going to work on. And the Envirox and SQL, so I guess I should probably, what I would like to do is share with you so Sustainable Industries Group, is creating a managed green fund, okay? And I am already declaring where those investments are going to be made over the axis of time. And there will be milestones that would trigger the next investment going forward.
Okay.
And we have a diversified portfolio, which includes deriving the supercapacitors off of hemp bast fiber, which is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We have the ability to 3D print buildings of any variety, shape, or form out of hempcrete at 40% the cost of conventional building, which is another trillion-dollar business. You have, I have medical technology partners for medical cannabis and various other sundry biopharmaceuticals, plant botanicals or whatever, which is revenue, already revenue based. It's not pre-revenue. This is revenue based. And Viroc has orders on the books, so that's close. It's right on the threshold. The businesses that I'm working with are either on the threshold of revenue, like between pre-revenue and revenue. They're on that threshold. Technology has been developed, everything's done, and we need the funding to get to the next level to get to revenue. Right? So that's early investment. Now, it doesn't, no one's going to throw $1 billion after a pre-revenue company, I don't think.
No. I mean, they would if it's with a group that has done that before. But this group hasn't done that before.
Right. In this particular, there's teams behind everything.
Yeah.
And
well, if you got a team that has functioned before and done it, then yeah, you'll get investors to fund something. I mean, they fund the team that has the idea. They don't fund the idea that has the team. Do you follow me on that?
They'll fund the
team they'll fund the team that has the idea. They won't fund the idea that has the team. Like it's what I said. A good team can take an okay idea and make money with it. A group of fuck ups will take a great idea and fuck it up.
Right. Exactly. And so the groups that I'm working with have teams.
Okay. They have the
creator of the idea, and they have the team behind that creator to execute.
Okay. I mean that's the basics. That's the basics of venture capital. They'll fund a deal that can turn out, and the reason it turns out is because they know the people involved know how to get it handled and get. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do with it. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yes, but what we're not going to be okay with is the venture capital model, which is we will play with you until we minimally till we mitigate the costs, and then we'll take you over.
Well,
that's not okay with me.
Well,
that's not okay with my people.
Yeah. Well, there's right? Okay. Venture capital people do not want to take you over. They want to make money.
They want to make 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x.
Well, they would rather
and then get out.
Yeah, they would rather make the most that they can. They're they're reasonable. Who wouldn't be satisfied with making 100% on your money?
Right, and that's not even what we're talking about. Yeah. We're talking much more. But a lot of times the venture capitalists say, I won't touch you unless I put my team on board to your group. there are people like that, but they may want to have a director on it, and the director, he's not really a director, he's an overseer. He's an observer. They're protecting. Yeah, they're watching things. He's monitoring.
Yeah, he's an observer. I said, you got all our fucking money. I want to make sure what you're doing with it. I don't want it going up your nose or buying yachts or
exactly. Yes, sluts or whatever. Yes.
Yeah. So
what I'm doing is layering. So if they're going to come on board, they will be a member of my managed fund.
Okay.
So they will have that ability, but they have a diverse array of hand-selected technologies that are...
I mean, the reason they're able to sit at the table is because they paid their...
Put money in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, but they don't get to go directly onto the group that the investments are being made, because they're not buying stock in those companies. They're buying stock in Sustainable Industries Group, which manages a fund, an investment fund, which goes to those companies.
Okay.
So they sit on my advisory board. They work with me.
Okay.
But I am protectorate of, and I work between both parties.
Okay.
So I make sure that the interests of the actual creators are not compromised.
Okay.
In any way, shape, or form.
And I'm in agreement with all that. And this is my suggestion. At this point, you're looking for money. Don't make a decision what you absolutely will and won't do at this time. Hear somebody out.
I'm still open to. I am absolutely open to.
Yeah.
Conversation, but I'm not open to bullshit that tells me what I want to hear and then changes the game.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And that's something you have to discern for yourself. But what I'm saying is, I talk to people and I say, well, I'm not going to do this, or I'm only going to do this. Well, if somebody has only do this, talk to Mark Cuban about what he was going to do and what. Yahoo paid him $6 billion for his fucking company, and that's what he did. So if you get someone says, we want to take you over, and we've got $6 billion, and your company's worth, $3 billion, what are you going to do? Are you going to sell it? At that time,
you're not going to sell it. That's what we're not going to do.
Yeah,
because they will vamp it, and they will make what will be a critical path technology, which is what I...
What could you do with $6 billion?
What could I do with $6 billion?
Right now. What could you do with $6 billion?
Well, I could do a lot with $6 billion.
Okay.
I could
you think you could do more good with $6 billion than where you're at right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Of course, but that's not what we're talking about.
What I'm
not talking about.
What I'm talking about is, I'm just advising you, don't make any decisions about what you will and won't do. Times change. Everything, life and the universe changes, and what I'm saying is, I'm recommending, don't say what you won't and will not do. You've got to value your ethical position about something. And
that's what I mean.
Yeah, and and I'm saying that's fine. But what I'm saying, people say, well, I want to control the company, no matter what. Well, for 6
That's not what I'm asking to do.
Okay.
So I'm asking that they allow the creative teams.
Okay.
That I put together. Will perform.
Okay.
Allow them to perform.
Yeah, and I'll tell you,
and you will be able to look over my shoulder.
Yeah, venture capital.
And you will see that they perform.
Venture capital looking to make money, and they know they can't run the company. They're coming in to buy the company. They're coming in to put money in to somebody that can actually run the company, and that's what. And if someone's running the company and making money, they don't want to mess with it. But they keep putting money into something, and the team keeps screwing up and not making any money, then that's when they say, well, let's do something different. I mean, that's what...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I would come down with the same...
Yeah.
Because I'm managing people's money.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, throw good money after bad.
Yeah. Well, they do. Venture capital.
Well, I know they do.
I mean, they'll do it. Then they'll do it, and they'll do it, and they'll do it until finally they say, you're not doing this right. We need our own people in here, and that's.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
And that's.
And I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
I have absolutely no.
That's how
it is promised. And if it's not happening, then it either tell those fuckers off or bring in a new team or do whatever, such that the people that trusted me and the company that I represent to the portfolio that I have, if they're not performing, they're out of here.
Yeah, and that's what the venture capital people are going to do. I mean, the people that want to come in and run the thing right now, when they don't know jack about running the company, are not the people you want.
Right.
The people.
I'm dealing with that right now. I've got $1 billion company I'm working with here.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. Well.
And they've got a weak team. They've got people at the top entrusting the creator to deliver the goods, and she's not skilled to deliver the goods because they're not supporting her in the area. They made a bad or an errant, I'll say, assessment of what she can deliver on nothing. She needs support, and they didn't do that. They sat at their ivory tower and let her languish. And if she hadn't had me just show up at the time that I did, who happens to know a little bit about analytic chemistry and formulations, to save her ass, right? So she has a basis by which she could go, okay, you know what? Here's the problem. You guys didn't communicate what you wanted because we gave you what you ordered, but you didn't communicate it in a form that allowed a technician or a technical individual like myself to formulate it properly. Now, if you'd asked me to deliver what you wanted, you would have had it. Fortunately for you, I'm here because I can save your fucking ass and reformulate it and add what was short, and you're good. And you have 4 times more product than you expected on the same amount of money. So fuck you, right? So I understand about dynamics and teams and running organizations and all that other shit. And it wouldn't have happened if I'd been involved, front end, but I just showed up and got this thrown in my fucking lap because they had a gap in their team and they didn't recognize it, and they can't communicate to the creator, who is really the value. Otherwise, if they don't have her, they don't have shit, right? All they do is they have, $50,000 out there and $300,000 worth of orders, and they can't even keep up with production yet, right? So, and they just went to 2 trade shows and lit it up, and they're getting orders daily, and they don't even know how they're going to fucking create a capacity model that will deliver customer expectations. So,
how much money are they needing right now?
What, this group? This group doesn't need any money. They just need help to get what they asked for, so that they can send it to the customers on time, which we're still on course to do, on a national platform and distribution channel. We just plug and play it, and we're golden. And they're getting all fucking emotional and leaning on my freaking brilliant woman here who does the magic. But if you start yelling at her, she's going to go into immediate ADHD, overload, tilt, and you're not going to get what you want. And, I'm not even a part of this organization, excuse me, and I'm fucking delivering the goods for you if you just shut the fuck up, slow down, and do this in a systematic way. And so, anyway,
So you were telling me you need this proposal written up, but I guess you already have the money.
Well, this is a different deal. No, this is the immersion that I'm in now, the muck that I landed in.
Well,
which I didn't.
How can I help you make money the quickest way? What do you need me to do?
You need to give me the rest of this afternoon to put shit together where I can actually do what I've been trying to do for the last.
Okay, because I'm in contact with some people, that say, they're capital groups and they've got money that want to put it into cannabis, a reasonable deal. So if you got a deal that sounds good and it's presentable, I think we can get some money raised for it. And
if these guys, just in this particular case, if these guys continue to do what they're doing, it's ready to just pull up roots and find some better soil to.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you put that thing? I got to go send some tickets by FedEx. I got to go take care of my ticket scalping business.
And I feel so dirty all of a sudden.
Yeah, and anyway, I got to go.
Because I'm in LA air.
Yeah,
it's not you.
Okay. Anyway, I got to go. It's for a show tomorrow. It's actually down in Florida. So I can't. These are tickets I can't email, so I've got to send them out across country, so they get into these other people's hands.
Expedited, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I got to go.
Well, I'll let you go.
Okay.
So let's touch base when you get that done later today, and I'll have more shit to send to you. Okay.
Okay. You're gonna send me stuff to put together. Okay. Send me the stuff. Tell me what you want, and I'll see what I can do, and I'll get it back to you. Okay.
And and I don't expect you to work for free.
Okay.
But we're sort of in this. Got to prime the pump to make it happen. So
I understand.
You can evaluate whether that's going to happen or not, because nobody wants to go down a rabbit hole. We've been there, done that.
I've been gone down too many rabbit holes, I think, in my life.
No shit. I know. Me too. So I'm done with
I'm trying to do this. I'm still doing this reality TV thing. I've got 6 tickets to go to for the Moda Center for tomorrow, floor tickets. And I wanted to do it would be great. It's a rap group, and I thought this, and my ticket partner, he's got 3 suites at the Moda, and I thought this would be great to, actually it would be great to go down there and film from one of the suites about this. Okay. And if I'd thought about it soon enough, I would have arranged where we could probably meet with the guy. It's Ludacris, who may or may not be any significance, but he's a pretty big rapper. He's going to be here tomorrow.
Well, did you tell Cash? Cash knows Ludacris.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay, what's Cash's number?
I'll have to dig it up. I'll send it to you.
Okay, if you can do that, because I'd like to. I thought this would be a great deal. I mean, it would be put together, edited, and be. I mean, it could be a whole episode. Hey, we're at Ludacris thing today, and however it did, we wanted to present it, and if we could do an interview with him and do that, and that'd be great. I mean, that would probably get us enough exposure where we could do this other show.
Like who the hell's this? Yeah.
Yeah. Like we do this, and then get enough. Because I just talked to another guy he's with the Stony Girl, and he's got some connection with some venues here. He's going to check out and see if I can find a 600 to 1,000 person venue. Because I told him about, I forgot the name of the rapper that he had, but I said it's a big name rapper. And I said they got to have at least a venue of at least 400 to even break even, and they want at least 600 to make a profit. But they're looking for 1,000. And he said, he's got some people that he might be able to do it. So anyway, I'm working on that, but I'm thinking that would be a great deal for exposure to do it.
Okay, well, so I will get you Cash's number.
Okay, that sounds good.
And give him a call, and he knows Ludacris, I guarantee it.
Okay.
And he could probably get you in.
Okay, that's cool.
Do that.
That's cool. Okay.
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 All right.
Yeah.
I'll send that off right away.
Okay, sounds good. Okay,
Yeah, we'll talk later today.
Okay, sounds good. You have a good day, Dave.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
All right. I'm trying.
Okay. Bye. Okay, that was my buddy David Davis. I didn't ask him if I could record, but he's cool. I mean, and you heard what the interview, sort of interview. I mean, it was just on the phone. But I mean, this is what I'm trying to do with this business. This, raising money, getting things going. So, really, I mean, I'm looking for a co-founder. I mean, Dave could be he's a director with the NCIA, which is the National Cannabis Industry Association, and he's one of the directors with it, which is, it's understood. He knows a lot of the cannabis people here in the local area. So, and like I said, I was asked to be on the cannabis policy committee here recently. They said 15-member cannabis policy board. I'm worried about that. Last time someone asked me to be a board member, was on a school board, and 6 months later I had that death in my office, and then what happened with that. So I sure would hate to get on a board here, and 6 months later, whatever, something happened. But I'm not signing up for that. I'm signing up for success. That's what I'm signing up for. I mean, I'm success, health, wealth, and being wise. That's what I want to be. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. Anyway, I got to go take care of these tickets, and get them sent off. It's 2:25 now. I got to get rid of some of these other tickets. I'm struggling, but and I need more money to do what I need to do. Again, it's MJ Mike. Y'all have a good day. Thanks. Bye.